Did you know that over 1 in 3 adults in the US has prediabetes, and most of them don't even know it? It's a silent condition that can sneak up on you, masked by symptoms so subtle they're easy to brush off. Feeling tired? Drinking a little more water than usual? Gaining weight, but not sure why? These everyday nuisances could actually be early warning signs that your body is struggling to keep blood sugar levels in check. Here's the kicker: if left unchecked, prediabetes doesn't stay silent. It can snowball into type 2 diabetes, heart disease, or even stroke. And the worst part? These issues are preventable if caught early. That's why understanding the signs your body is giving you is not just important, it's essential for protecting your long-term health. Imagine catching these signals early, making a few simple lifestyle changes, and avoiding a lifetime of complications. But let's be real, it's easy to ignore the warning signs when life gets busy. Skipping meals, grabbing fast food, and staying glued to your desk might feel like no big deal, but they could be the very habits that push you closer to the edge. The good news? You're not powerless. With the right tools and awareness, you can take control of your health starting today. By the end of this, you'll know how to spot these subtle signs and take action to protect your well-being. Get ready to uncover what your body's been trying to tell you, and trust me, you'll be glad you did. Let's dive in, starting with a symptom that hits close to home for so many people: unexplained fatigue. You ever wake up in the morning, stretch, and think, why am I still so tired? It's frustrating, right? Persistent fatigue can feel like a heavy blanket you just can't shake off. And here's the thing, it might not just be that you need more coffee or a day off. For some folks, this kind of exhaustion could be tied to insulin resistance. That's when your body struggles to use insulin effectively, messing with how your cells access energy. Think of it like trying to fuel a car with a clogged pump, it's not going anywhere fast. Now, let's talk about how this shows up in everyday life. Imagine Sarah, a busy mom juggling work and kids. She sleeps her usual 7 hours but wakes up groggy, dragging through the day. She skips workouts, grabs quick sugary snacks for energy, and blames her tiredness on her busy life. Sound familiar? What Sarah doesn't realize is her cells aren't getting the fuel they need, and her blood sugar levels are playing tricks on her energy supply. That's the hidden culprit behind her sluggishness. The good news? You can take steps to fight back against this sneaky issue. Start with small, consistent changes to your routine. Swap out processed carbs for whole grains, throw in a handful of nuts as a snack, or try walking for 20 minutes after dinner. These tweaks can help your body regulate blood sugar better, giving your cells the energy boost they've been missing. It's all about building habits that work with your body instead of against it. Here's where it gets exciting: research shows that lifestyle changes like these can reduce insulin resistance by up to 50%. That means better energy, sharper focus, and, let's face it, a much happier you. And if this feels overwhelming, don't sweat it. Start with one simple action today. But wait, what about those other signs your body might be giving you? Stick around, because next, we're diving into something that'll leave you thinking, could this really be happening to me? Ever notice that no matter how much water you drink, you just can't seem to quench your thirst? And let's not even talk about those constant trips to the bathroom. It feels like you're setting a personal record. This isn't just annoying, it could be your body waving a red flag. When insulin resistance messes with your blood sugar levels, your kidneys work overtime trying to flush out the excess. The result? Endless thirst and a one-way ticket to bathroom breaks. Take Mike, for example. He thought drinking more water was just his healthy habit. But then, he found himself getting up 3 or 4 times a night to pee. His energy was zapped, and he couldn't figure out why. Turns out, it wasn't just hydration, it was his body struggling to handle blood sugar imbalances. Mike's story is all too common, and it's a wake-up call for anyone ignoring these signs. So, what can you do? Start by cutting back on sugary drinks, yes, even those healthy juices and sports drinks. Instead, stick to plain water or herbal teas. If you're craving flavor, squeeze in some lemon or add cucumber slices. These small swaps help stabilize your blood sugar and ease the pressure on your kidneys. Bonus? They'll also keep you feeling refreshed without the sugar roller coaster. Here's the kicker, addressing this early can save you from bigger issues down the road, like chronic dehydration or even kidney strain. But there's more to uncover. What if your body was signaling an even subtler change? Stick with me, because the next sign might be hiding in plain sight, and you don't want to miss it. Have you ever noticed a patch of skin that looks a little darker than the rest, maybe around your neck, elbows, or armpits? It's easy to shrug it off as just dry skin or maybe an old tan that hasn't faded, but these patches could be trying to tell you something. Known as acanthosis nigricans, these darkened areas are often linked to insulin resistance. Think of them as your body's subtle way of waving a caution flag. Take Lisa, for example. She'd been using all the lotions and exfoliators she could find to even out the skin on her neck, but nothing worked. A routine checkup with her doctor revealed the real issue: her insulin levels were out of whack, and her skin was reacting to it. Once she tackled her blood sugar with a better diet and consistent activity, those patches began to fade. Lisa's story is a reminder that sometimes the clues are right there on the surface. So, what can you do if you notice something similar? Start by focusing on an anti-inflammatory diet. Load up on leafy greens, berries, and omega-3 rich foods like salmon and walnuts. These foods not only support your skin but also improve your overall blood sugar control. And don't underestimate the power of staying hydrated. Your skin thrives when you're well watered. What's really exciting is how quickly you can see changes once you address the root cause. Within weeks, your skin can start to improve, and you'll feel more confident knowing you're tackling the issue from the inside out. But here's the thing, darkened patches are just one piece of the puzzle. What if your eyes were the next place your body showed signs of trouble? Stay tuned, because that's exactly where we're headed. Imagine sitting at your desk, looking at your screen, and suddenly everything goes a little fuzzy. You blink a few times, maybe rub your eyes, but the blur doesn't go away right away. It's annoying, right? Blurred vision can sometimes feel random, but it might be more than just a bad screen day. Fluctuating blood sugar levels, caused by insulin resistance, can temporarily mess with your eyes. It's like your vision is trying to tell you, hey, something's not right here. Think about John, a graphic designer who prided himself on his sharp eye for detail. When he started noticing his work looking hazy by the afternoon, he thought it was just fatigue or too much caffeine. But after a quick visit to his optometrist, he learned his blood sugar spikes were affecting the tiny blood vessels in his eyes. With a few lifestyle adjustments, like cutting out sugary snacks and taking short walks after meals, John not only got his focus back but also felt more energized throughout the day. If this sounds familiar, there are steps you can take to protect your vision and overall health. Start by eating foods rich in antioxidants, like carrots, spinach, and sweet potatoes. They're great for your eyes and blood sugar levels. Pair that with regular exercise, even just a 15-minute walk after lunch or dinner. It's simple, but it works wonders for stabilizing blood sugar and keeping your vision clear. And here's the kicker, your eyes are often one of the first places to show signs of deeper health issues. Catching this early could prevent bigger problems down the road, from chronic vision changes to more serious complications. But don't worry, because you've already started connecting the dots. Now, it's time to pull it all together and see how these signs fit into the bigger picture. So, here's the big question, are you ready to take control of your health? Think back to all those subtle signs we've uncovered together: fatigue that won't quit, constant thirst, mysterious weight changes, dark patches on your skin, and blurred vision. These aren't just quirks or coincidences, they're your body's way of calling for help. The good news? You've already taken the first step by learning what they mean and how to address them. But knowledge is just the beginning. What's your next move? Will you start swapping sugary snacks for wholesome options? Will you take those 15-minute walks after meals? Or maybe you'll finally book that checkup you've been putting off. Small steps lead to big transformations, and the path to better health is always worth it. Now, imagine what's waiting for you on the other side of these changes: more energy, a sharper mind, a body that feels lighter and stronger, and a future where chronic conditions are no longer a looming threat. Isn't that worth investing in yourself today? Don't let this journey stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on life-changing tips and insights that'll keep you thriving. Your health isn't just a priority, it's the foundation for everything you want to achieve. Let's keep building it, one step at a time.